Hey y'all, welcome back to Thor's Theatron. Last race we finished second at the Subway 400, and we are about to begin the UAW Daimler-Chrysler 400 at Las Vegas. So we made all our repairs on the end of the last video, so just jump right into this. There's only one choice for all these, so hopefully we can build on the momentum we have. Of course, you know, the first race we got wrecked and finished dead last. Then the next race, the last race, we finished second. So hopefully we can do that well again. I'm still going to have to go into the practice and run a few laps, so I'll get back after that and I'll let you know how it went. Hey guys, I'm back. Practice went well. We ran out of gas at around 14 laps, but we needed to get tires before that. So here's the setups we have. This is the qualifying setup. I'm gonna have to change the gear ratios again when we go to race, so we don't blow the engine. I got 15 pounds per square inch on the tires. It gives more grip. 73.5 inches on the fender flare and 62 degrees on the rear spoiler. Excuse me. For suspension, I have 50% on the front springs, 100% on the rear, and I put a half turn into the wedge. I didn't try racing with that. It was just so loose that I decided to put it in, and that's one of the things we can change when we pit. So we'll have to see if we leave that where it is once we get racing. Here's what we have for the gear ratios. For our first gear we have 3.6, second is 1.7, third is 1.4, fourth gear is 1.04, and the rear end is 3.50. So let's get qualifying. Tires wear down real fast at this track, mainly because of that. Your car gets very loose, and it takes a couple laps. Even if you've just raced, it takes a couple laps to get back used to this setup, and so your tires wear out real fast. You see here in the third corner, I didn't even go below 140, but after about 3 or 4 laps, you're going to be in the 120s in the corners. So that's how that is. So far, we're better than 40th. So we made the contract obligation to get the bonus. That's good. Yeah, I got back into the gas a little early. That's why I'm staying so high. But yeah, at least we're not in last. I really wasn't expecting to do too good here. Wow, 20th. Wow, that's even better than I was expecting. I'll take that. So let's get racing and see where we end up here.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing has hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW Daimler-Chrysler 400. What can you tell us about this racetrack?
The good thing about tracks like this is there's plenty of room out there to avoid accidents. I look for these guys to have a pretty clean run and probably won't see the big one that we talk about at the other tracks.
Jeff Gordon started out his career with a big splash, didn't he?
In 1992, Jeff Gordon became the first driver to ever win Rookie of the Year in both the NASCAR Winston and Busch Series.
The 103 car is starting up a bit of a rivalry recently with the 5 car.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, those guys need to use their heads.
Yeah, sorry, Terry.
You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
Well, at least we have one ally. Alright, let's get going. I hate starting on the outside line, but... Oh crap, I forgot to change the gear ratios, uh-oh. Well, we'll have to see. I'll have to remember to stay out of the gas. Well, that didn't go as planned. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my RPMs now.
Number 25 is outside. Nice pass.
There's a 3
Oh!
second margin between you and the
Come on,
lead.
Biff.
Clear. Carlo.
Well, I'm gonna be preoccupied the whole time now trying to look at that.
Still there.
Um,
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
I'm nervous too because now the engine just sounds loud
Car made some contact there.
to me.
All clear, buddy. Number 31 is coming up quick.
Maybe I'll save some tires this way though. I'll get out of the gas early.
Clear on both
And we won't be taking the turns as rough.
Car high.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
There we go.
Up another spot. Clear.
And we can still make positions. We already got 2 from where we started. We were back at 26, so it's just gonna take some getting used to. Yeah, see now we're only on the 3rd lap, and I had to get down to 140 that time
One
to
outside.
keep going through
Leaders out front.
the turn. The tires were fast on this track.
You're clear.
Maybe it's a good thing I didn't put the gear ratio back down. If you were to put it back down to put it down to 1, put it down 4. That's where it was when I started on the setup. This setup was actually right.
Keep him behind you. Save
So,
your tires.
Okay, we're clear. We're down.
That was more of a racing setup
38 is looking
because of the
to
draft and everything.
Car inside. Clear on both sides.
It's gonna be a nerve-wracking race.
Car up high. Still there. Gained another spot. Okay, we're clear.
Leaders put about 5 seconds on it.
Number 22 is outside.
Oh, I completely forgot to brake there.
Take it easy on those tires. Looks like some extra hours in the body shop this week.
All clear, buddy. Someone got by you. Let's go after it. Number 5.
Well, that sucked.
Make it hard for you to get around.
That's why you try not to make rivals. Who was that? Was that
We
Biffle?
don't want him getting beside us.
I don't think we want anyone
We got
getting
20
beside
laps
us.
left.
You're gonna wreck us like
Drive
that.
routes wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
One of the good things about not having the gear ratio down is our acceleration's good, so we don't really need anyone to draft with, so we can catch up to the pack. I mean, we lost 20 positions there. I thought this caution was going to come out. That's why I stopped at the top for a little bit. But, I guess Brian France had his head off his ass again, like usual. Didn't want to throw a yellow flag. Help a fella out.
Oh yeah, great pass, buddy.
You want to come sit on this pit box and I'll drive?
You're clear.
Halfway on fuel.
Phew. Now a caution comes out. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, if we pit now, we're not gonna make it. But we're gonna pit anyway. Because we're just so far back. And we can get new tires. Yeah, our car is beat up. That's what happens when you forget to brake. We'll see if anyone else pits. I'm not sure if they can make it or not if they pit now. Some of them might be able to. But nope, no one's pitting. Just us. I liked what we did with the wedge. We're going to leave the wedge there. Yep. One of the good things about this is you can always get 4 tires because, I mean, no one else is on the pit. You're not going to lose any more positions by staying longer. So, we can get away with right sides when we pit now. That'll give us a couple extra seconds. Another thing is when no one's on pit road, it doesn't really matter when your stupid idiots drop a lug nut. Or don't jack the car right. Or miss with the gas. Because, I mean, you're not going to lose any more positions by losing more time, so.
We were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
Yeah, I know. Our second gear is so much different than theirs. Did you see how as soon as we hit second, they just pulled away and we stay behind? Maybe I should change that, but I like it for when we come out of the pits. It ends up better for us. Whoa! That one wasn't me.
We gotta pick up 7 seconds.
Ashton Lewis got in Ken Schrader. Looks like, or Kyle Petty. Yeah, Kyle Petty got into Ken Schrader. Turned him around. We caught a little bit of that. We're gonna pit again. Because I think, yeah, everyone's gonna pit here, so we might as well pit. We can make it to the end. We're just gonna get right sides. And that'll be it. Hopefully we can save a little time just getting right sides here. Make up a few more positions. I think we were 20-something when we came in because of the wreck. Or when the caution flag waved. Patch the car up. Alright, good going.
Some guys stayed out to gain track position.
Alright, 11th was... So we had 10 cars that didn't pit. And they're gonna have to pit sometime. So, yeah, we're about where we left off. 10 cars didn't pit, so that leaves us
Number 16 is still there. Keep digging. You're clear.
that leaves us a good amount of meat on the bone. So that's like if we're in 16th, because I mean 10 guys are gonna have to pit. You can't just not pit. They're gonna pit here actually. They're gonna run out of gas. I'll almost bet you.
They're all around.
Unless their cars are just so much better than ours that they can go longer without pitting. And plus we had a few caution laps, so that'll probably help their fuel mileage a bit. Probably banking on another caution coming out. So, got 10 laps left.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
Number 02 is outside. Way to get around him, buddy. The 43 car made some contact. You're clear. The 25 car is up high. Clear on both sides.
Don't be afraid if you feel yourself starting to slip going into the corner to hit the brake just real quick and save it. It'll keep you from getting too loose and spinning out.
Number 45 up high. The 45 car is coming high.
And it's better to do that and lose a spot or two than just spin out and wreck or have someone else hit you.
Okay, we're clear.
Not that after these 2 races I should really be talking about hitting things, but I'm actually surprised these guys haven't had to pit yet.
Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
I mean, I get we had cautions, but we only had 2, so that's only what, like 6 laps, I think,
Be careful.
on 10%.
Those tires.
Got one outside. You put another
I gotta remember not to share draft here so I don't blow the engine.
car high.
Alright, we're 5 seconds behind the leader. 4.9.
You're clear.
Let's see if we're gaining or losing any or what's going on. Because we're passing people, but I think the leader is probably staying around the same length ahead of us.
Number 42 is outside. We're up another position.
And I can't believe these guys did not pit yet. That's absurd.
The leader's
That their
about 5
mileage
seconds
is so
on.
much better.
5, buddy. 5 to go. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, tires are starting to wear out, so I'm getting out of the gas a lot sooner.
Halfway on
And
gas.
it's not really affecting the way it's driving. Or, I mean, how we're going with the field. These guys are pretty... This might be about as far as we get in terms of positions.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Especially if the guys ahead of us don't have to pit. Yeah, we got really loose there.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
This is absurd. I can't believe these people
Take it easy out
aren't
there.
pitting. We only have 3 laps left, and these guys did not pit. We can only make it 15 laps. That's
Those
just...
leaders are coming in together.
Okay, here we go.
Getting warm.
There's a few.
He's
So,
gonna make things tough on you.
11.
2 to go. Let's finish strong.
2 laps to go. I wonder if the rest of these guys will run out of gas. They just won't pit. If we can get a top 10 here, that'd be pretty sick.
The white flag is out. One more time around the racetrack. You can just bring back the steering wheel for the trophy. Here's the run to the finish. 1 lap to go. Who will win it?
Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
Oh, these guys ahead of us are...
Pit road. The 40 car
I just messed that up there. I'm gonna draft on the Rusty. See if we can get it. I'm just gonna drive hard in here. There we go.
Just broke into the top 10. Okay.
10th place, hopefully. We can hold Johnson off. I don't think Marlin matters. Yep.
That's a
Top 10, boys. So yeah, that's pretty good. Our third race. Our equipment's still bad. We get a top 10. I am happy with that.
I can assure you, all those guys who finished in the back would have liked to seen more cautions.
Yeah, okay. We had 2 cautions. That was alright. Oh, sweet. We got every single expectation bonus. We got some prestige bonuses. And let's see how we made out. Won 2K out of in awards. Sponsor income. So yeah, we made a bit. Enough to repair our stuff. So we'll just go repair the stuff, and then that'll be it for this video. We can't buy any shop editions yet because we had to wait. We gotta wait 9 weeks before this one that we have now clears up. Oh, you know what? We can't repair because we still have one race left. So so that's it, guys. See you next week at Atlanta for the MBMA Brass Pro Shops 500. All right. Stay safe, YouTube.